So my all dear students, I am again here with your and another question paper of last year related to Shakespeare. This is the last question paper which I am going to give you so that you may have a preparation very well for your examination, and you have been given 4 question paper or 4 model question papers of last year to just realize that what kind of questions are always repeated. The very first section, section A, the very first question of this section E is very short type questions, and each question will give you, as you know very well, 2 marks. So the very first is, and this is very important question, it is also repeated. Which character says something is rotten in the state of Denmark? Who said? Okay, language may be changed. Who said? What is Macbeth's reason for killing Macduff's wife and child? Macbeth, he was actually feeling a lot of risk because of only Macduff. So what was the reason that he had to take the life of even Macduff's wife and child? So you have to tell here the reason. By what name is Voila known when she disguises herself in 12th night? Okay, what name Voila had when she disguised herself? How does Cleopatra die? This question is also repeated here, that Cleopatra's death scene, or how does Cleopatra die? Whom does Caliban mistake for one prosperous spirit sent to torment him? Whom does Caliban mistake for one prosperous spirit sent to torment him? Now section B, based on short type questions. Does Hamlet appear as a martyr figure in his final scene? Okay, Hamlet means Hamlet, he couldn't take revenge of his father's murder. He wanted to have, and for that several lives they were killed, or they committed suicide, or they means there was a conspiracy a lot against those lives when Hamlet, he got failure, because he was a man of thinking, a man of thought. And do you feel that he appears as a martyr figure in his final scene? What are Banquo's thoughts about the witch's prophecies? Describe Antony's conflict between love and duty in the play Antony and Cleopatra. This question is also repeated. Now section C, based on long type answer questions. Is Hamlet a revenge tragedy? Elucidate the revenge plot. Hamlet is a revenge tragedy. As I have told you, and you also know, that Hamlet, he was asked by his father to take a revenge of his murder by his uncle, right? Because it was supposed that it was his uncle who killed his father. So he was asked to take revenge from his uncle. Elucidate the revenge plot in Hamlet. Discuss Macbeth as a tragic hero, character of Macbeth. Discuss the major conventions of a Shakespearean romantic comedy. Throw light on 12th Night as a romantic comedy. Simple, you have to write here that 12th Night is a romantic comedy. Here you have to write the character of Macbeth, and here you have to tell that why or how you can say that Hamlet is a revenge tragedy, because the main theme of Hamlet is revenge. Next one is, how does the play Tempest reveal the relationship between colonizers and colonized? A.C. Bradley is of the opinion that in Hamlet there is a freed use of popular religious ideas in Hamlet, and an intimation of supreme power consent in human evil and good than can be found in any other of Shakespearean tragedies. And then you have to elucidate. Okay, Now you have been given here 5 questions, means you have to answer to only 3 questions. So if you find any difficulty in answering this type of questions, this type colonizers and colonized, just ignore, because this question is actually based on A.C. Bradley, what A.C. Bradley said, and I will suggest you that these questions are very simple question. Hamlet is a revenge tragedy, Macbeth as a tragic hero, and here Twelfth Night as a romantic comedy. So most of the students, they get better marks answering these types of questions, because why I am asking you to do so, because these types of questions can take time. At that moment it is not possible for you to think about the quotations, about the headings, or you cannot get satisfaction in answering. But these questions are so simple that you can write a lot of things. You can write quotations, headings, and there is no limit. So this was our section C.